Everyone, we wrote an article about Aceapp on how you can get all the images of each person, location, and everything through a leak. This is the developer's response saying it is not a data breach, and they'd like to assure you that the data provided by you is fully protected and safe. We were going to show you how that is not true. I do want to note they say the active section is a feature, so I want you to get to know this feature very, very well, since they're claiming this as a feature. So let's dive on in. So let's go to ace.perush.xyz-api-getactivenow.php question ID equals 1996. I just use that as an arbitrary ID. And here we go. I'm logged out. I have no authentication. We can get up to date of each user, where they're located, their ID, which is going to get very important in a second, and their image. Now you're going to see their image is 28486. So their ID is also 28486. What this means is when you create an account, your ID becomes how many users there are. So your ID becomes 28486. But if they're using normal database routines. And so when your image is an ID, so let's go and see. You can go and get every single picture of every single person just by putting 1.jpg, 2.jpg, and incrementing by 1. And you can then download every single picture for every single account, log when they are on, and track each person. I think this is too much data for features, but this is what they call a feature. Profile picture, the country, Sweden. They're from Tidaholm. The city. There's a user from TUT. Let's see. They're called TUT. Here's their user ID. Something you don't want to publish for the world, but they did for reasons unknown, and they're calling it a feature. And then the ID is 49833, which again, you don't want the world to know that either. And then they use ID as the image. So we can download every single user image. And now that we know the ID correlates to the image, if we went a little deeper, we probably could download every single. There's a chance, significantly higher chance than most sites, that we could get each and every profile's informations more than is shown here. I'm only showing what you see here because, well, this has now been deemed a feature, and it is, in my opinion, this is not a secure feature. We wrote about this as being vulnerability, but they're claiming it a feature. So if you want to claim this as a feature where you're showing all your database information, then that is your right to do so as a company. But we highly encourage people not to use this site. We hope this has been informative, and if you have any questions, please ask. So I would avoid Aceapp for Android and iPhone.